Alola everyone, and now that my coverage of the Alola League is underway, my goal still remains the same to get this done by April. I've got at least 3 weeks to go through the next 16 episodes. It's going to be another double bill this time with my look at Pokemon on Sun and Moon Ultra Legends, and with one half of this one being episode 130. That's been Battling Besties, which covers like the first half of the top 16. So let's get started. So, the first heat is Ash versus Faba, and Faba has a brilliant idea to try and then knock out Ash, but apparently he ends up bungling execution. He thinks that Meltan, a mythical Pokemon, mind you, which still has yet to be revealed about where it's from, maybe we'll find out in Generation 9, is his weakest fighter. Spoilers, it isn't. And I mean, he actually eats the metal coin his Hypno uses, and Hala actually judges it as a legal move in Ash's favor to win the match, which is definitely an entertaining thing to watch in my book. I mean, even though not everybody thinks it's the best league, I definitely think that it's at least the funniest, but as well among other ones. So yeah. On a darker note, is the second heat with Guzma versus Ilima. I mean, which also establishes just how dangerous Guzma is as an opponent. I mean, and so even though Ilima Mega evolves his Kangaskhan, Caesar at her focuses on attacking the mother, so the child can't fight back, and Guzma wins this heat. Especially given how, especially is easy to note that Ilima was favored to win the league and Guzma took him out. Which is definitely indicates that's not someone you want to get on the bad side of at all. I'll definitely be talking about this more as I continue my coverage here. So I the third heat, How wins against Principal Oak. With the help of his Alolan Raichu, and now we get the fourth heat of this one, and where the Besties comes from, Mala and Lana, which is definitely an interesting one given how I ship these two, at least as friends, and in which even though it's ultimately Lana and her Primarina that win this match, I do really like how Mala and Zarina go down fighting, and partially due to Zarina's insistence, and I like that quite a lot. And this will take us into the next part of this, the battlefield of truth and love. Anyway, this episode sees the fifth heat through the eighth heat among other matches, so leads off with Sophocles versus Mina, and even though Mina puts up a good fight, it's being the last trial captain one of the last ones on Pony Island. This ultimately it's Sophocles and Vikavolt that come on top. Jesse and James instantly end up facing each other in battle at all, and in the guise of Cena and Jamesio. So basically, Dexio and Cena don't really exist beyond these disguises. And though he initially intends to throw the match without trying to look like he's throwing the match, it's ultimately James and Reen that win. And also the Winning Bills merge was no longer put to the domain, which is now in the public domain after all these years. It's kind of odd choice. What, are they getting married now? I guess James would be the groom, despite himself, And this also brings the seventh heat, which is also another amusing match. Kiawe versus Acerola. And even though Acerola puts up a good fight using the Greedy Rapu Gengar, something like Kiawe and his Meowth ended up winning it all. Yeah. The eighth and final heat of this round is between Lily and Gladion, both of Lucifer's children, and even though Lily's put a good fight with Snowy, it's ultimately Gladion and Umbreon that win this, and I'll definitely be talking about the top 8 starting the next episode. Oh, yeah. So, as someone who is like who's been watching this series in some capacity since the beginning, as well as how it manages to be a an experience, hence that I mean, out of all the league battles I've covered in the last decade or so on this channel, it's definitely some of the most unique. I mean, I don't know about the Unova League. If anything, this also further compounds my comparison to Orange Islands in many respects, which was actually a better series than I remember it in a lot of ways. So, and with that in mind, I'll definitely be talking about the next one fairly soon, and I will definitely talk to you all again in a little while. Take care, everyone.